Tesla has now begun building the 250-square-foot casita in Nevada, and you'll be able to buy one of these Tesla tiny homes for just $799 sometime around the middle or second half of next year, in Q2, according to Elon Musk's recent announcement. Tesla's CEO shared that this represents a brand new direction for the company as he addresses an issue that truly affects everyone. Housing. Musk's proposal isn't about expensive luxury villas, but a compact home with an astonishingly low price tag of only $799. At first, it might sound too good to be true, perhaps even a joke, but this is an official announcement from Tesla about a sustainable housing model that completely avoids land costs, eliminates construction taxes, and is delivered fully installed by Tesla's own specialized team. Elon Musk genuinely believes that even at just 250 square feet, this tiny house is absolutely fantastic. He mentioned, "You'll definitely want to invite your friends and family inside, but it's going to be very cool. You'll want to invite your friends over and say, check this out." Not many people realize that just 2 years prior, Elon Musk himself lived in a modest, all 40,000 tiny home in Texas. Here was a billionaire, worth hundreds of billions of dollars, choosing to reside in a dwelling smaller than a typical luxury hotel room. This seemingly strange choice was, in fact, the very first experiment and a vital precursor for a much larger undertaking, the Tesla tiny house. Now that vision is a reality, priced at just $799, making it even cheaper than a new Tesla car. So, what are the technological secrets hidden inside this Tesla tiny house? Can it withstand a major storm? And perhaps most surprisingly, why is it tax-free and available on free land? Let's delve into the details shared directly by Elon Musk. One of the most astonishing aspects of the Tesla tiny house isn't the affordable $799 price, but the fact that owners won't have to pay any extra fees for land or construction taxes. Usually, when you purchase a home, the biggest financial burden comes from the cost of the land itself, various permits, taxes, and endless amounts of paperwork. In many major cities, the price of the land alone can significantly exceed the value of the house structure. Tesla has fundamentally overturned that traditional rule. With their unique model, customers simply place their order, and the complete home is manufactured and delivered fully installed with no additional charges. This means the advertised price is genuinely the final, all-inclusive price, with absolutely no hidden fees to worry about. Elon Musk revealed that customers have the option to set up their new home on land that is managed and provided by Tesla. If a buyer doesn't currently own land, Tesla is offering it for free for the first 2 years. Beyond that initial period, Tesla takes responsibility for the entire process, from the initial production and transportation to the final, complete installation. When the customer takes possession of their home, it's not merely an empty shell, but a fully operational, ready-to-move into living space. This is Musk's deliberate strategy to eliminate one of the most significant barriers to home ownership, the skyrocketing cost of land. By removing this major factor, owning a home becomes more accessible than ever before. Imagine placing an order for your home, much like you would buy a car, and just a few hours later, you are stepping into a sustainable, solar-powered home entirely managed via the Tesla app. No crushing debt, no complex, endless paperwork, and no major financial strain. While it might sound incredibly futuristic, Elon Musk personally confirmed all these details in his latest meeting. Once an order is placed, Tesla begins processing it almost immediately and works to schedule delivery as quickly as possible, although buyers should still anticipate a waiting period of at least 1 to 2 weeks. The Tesla tiny house is cleverly designed as a foldable modular unit that can be compacted into a neat, secure block, perfectly sized to fit onto the bed of a standard truck. Tesla plans to utilize its own fleet of Tesla semi-trucks for delivering these homes to any location across the US, and they can even be packed into international shipping containers for global export. Once the house arrives at its destination, the setup process is amazingly quick. The entire structure is rapidly unfolded, connected, and made completely operational within just a few short hours. Everything, from the frame, roof, and walls to the entire electrical and plumbing systems, comes pre-integrated. All that remains is the interior finishing, final touches, and system checks. This entire final stage typically takes only 1 to 3 hours. According to Elon Musk, the entire structure of the Tesla tiny house is produced directly at Tesla's Nevada factory, where every single step has been meticulously streamlined and automated using specialized robotics. Critical components like the load-bearing walls, the kitchen modules, the living areas, and the bathrooms are all pre-built with near-perfect precision. Unlike conventional houses that often use thin drywall, which is prone to water damage, or materials that quickly degrade, the Tesla tiny house is constructed using advanced technology and incredibly durable materials: reinforced steel, concrete, high-density insulating foam, and multi-layer composite panels. All of these components are pressed together under tremendous pressure, up to 262,000 pounds, to form ultra-rigid modules with standard dimensions of about 6 meters by 2.6 meters. But Tesla didn't stop at just creating a strong, solid frame. For a small additional cost, buyers can opt to include a solar roof system to capture and harness solar energy, a Powerwall for efficient electricity storage, and smart integration with the Tesla app, allowing homeowners to control virtually everything with a single tap. As previously mentioned, the modular units of the Tesla tiny house are built from reinforced steel frames, high-strength concrete panels, and advanced EPS insulation. Because of this robust construction, the tiny home is engineered for an average lifespan of about 20 years before any major renovations might become necessary. Beyond the use of durable materials, Tesla has also carried out rigorous testing to confirm the resilience of every wall, checking for fire resistance, waterproofing, mold resistance, and corrosion protection. Many people naturally wonder, can such a compact house actually withstand severe hurricanes, flooding, or heavy snowfall? The belief is that it can, though some minor damage might still occur, as even traditional homes are rarely completely immune to major natural disasters. However, thanks to its completely waterproof exterior and its reinforced, rigid structure, the Tesla tiny house is specifically designed to minimize potential damage and provide significantly greater peace of mind for the people living in it. While it may still be affected by harsh weather conditions, it is not something that will be easily destroyed. The ultimate cost, even at a really high scale, might be around $10,000. It is smaller, it will be less expensive than buying a car. Just picture this: for an investment of only $709.99, you are getting more than just a place to sleep. You are acquiring an entire 250 square foot living space. Does that sound cramped? Perhaps, but the actual reality is surprisingly different. Thanks to a smart, efficient layout, the house can comfortably accommodate 2 to 3 people. The best part is that it doesn't feel like you are stuck inside a small, confining box. Instead, the space is cleverly divided into 4 distinct, functional areas beneath a high ceiling of 8 feet 9 inches, which gives a sense of openness far exceeding what you would initially expect. The true innovation, however, lies in its flexibility. Tesla didn't design the tiny house to be a fixed, unchangeable space, but rather more like a giant Lego set. You have the option to connect multiple modules side by side, expand the living area outward, or even stack them on top of each other to construct 2 or 3-story homes, which would be sufficient for a family of 5. The philosophy Musk wants to incorporate into every design is to start small, then easily grow and expand as your personal needs change over time. Weighing in at about 500–600 pounds, every single detail of the interior has been meticulously engineered down to the last inch, ensuring that absolutely no space is wasted. You might still think, 250 square feet. How can anyone truly live in that? But the moment you step inside, that initial doubt quickly vanishes. Instead of feeling confined, you will discover a perfectly optimized world where every single element is designed to serve your comfort and utility. Now, the question on everyone's mind about such a small space: how is everything actually laid out? Is the Tesla tiny house truly livable inside? At only 250 square feet, if you haven't seen the interior, you would likely assume it's just one very small room. But once you walk into the Tesla tiny house, we are confident you will be stunned by the fact that you will have all the necessary living space you could possibly need within this compact 250 square foot structure. Need a dedicated area to invite guests over for coffee? The living room is conveniently located right by the main door. Don't feel like eating out at a restaurant or grabbing fast food? The Tesla tiny house includes a full kitchen. Even more incredible, if you need a place to clean up and shower after a long, exhausting day at work, this tiny house can absolutely deliver with a complete bathroom. And finally, sleeping inside this house in the winter will be warmer and cozier than ever, thanks to a dedicated bedroom. Yes, you heard correctly, a bedroom, a living room, a kitchen, and a bathroom. 4 separate, distinct spaces all within one tiny house. Wait, 4 rooms for real? Yes, you heard that right. And with the ceilings designed to be 8 feet 9 inches high, every area inside the Tesla tiny house feels so open and airy that you might completely forget you are standing in a space just slightly over 20 square meters. Everything seems to defy its compact 250 square foot size. Now it's easy to understand why Musk holds it in such high regard. Let's begin with the kitchen, because you are probably wondering if the refrigerator or stove will end up taking up all the available space in a tiny house. The answer is genuinely surprising. Inside the Tesla tiny house, which costs only around $80,000, you still get a fully equipped kitchen. From the sink, refrigerator, dishwasher, and oven to the entire cabinet system, everything is neatly and compactly arranged. This area even features a small, integrated dining table built right into the countertop, accompanied by a couple of slender bar stools. Just enough space for you to enjoy cozy meals that you've prepared yourself. The most impressive aspect is the smart storage solutions. Flexible rotating shelves, hidden drawers, and multi-tiered kitchen cabinets, all meticulously arranged so that absolutely not an inch of space is wasted. Every corner of the kitchen is maximized for utility. Naturally, cooking in a small space can often lead to a cramped feeling or lingering food smells. But Tesla has planned for this. Subtle range hoods and odor elimination systems are carefully installed, keeping the kitchen consistently well ventilated. The result is that you can cook comfortably in this limited space and experience the same level of convenience you would find in a modern apartment. Step into the living room and you will immediately realize this is nothing like the tiny, cramped corner you might have imagined. On the contrary, the space is remarkably roomy, enough for you to comfortably host 2 or 3 guests for coffee at a sleek little table situated right beside a comfortable sofa. That sofa is actually a pull-out bed that can instantly transform the living room into a second sleeping area in a matter of seconds. Mounted neatly on the wall is a TV, completing a modern and inviting entertainment area. Interestingly, the Tesla tiny house's living room is intentionally designed to be more spacious than the other areas, making it simple to repurpose as a home office whenever you need to. The entire floor is finished with premium composite wood, which helps keep the space warm and cozy in the winter and cool in the summer. In a cleverly designed, tucked-away corner, you will even find a compact washer and dryer unit, maximizing convenience without sacrificing valuable floor space. The optimization continues into the sleeping area, which is equipped with a fold-down Murphy bed. During the day, the bed folds neatly right into the wall, opening up a generous area for other daytime activities. At night, with just a quick pull, it becomes a comfortable double bed for 2, transforming the compact sleeping nook into a true, restful retreat. And if you are concerned there won't be any room for keepsakes or personal mementos in such a tiny home, think again. Tesla has smartly incorporated sleek display shelves directly into the living room, giving you just the right amount of space to showcase treasured photos or small souvenirs, ensuring that this compact home still feels deeply personal and uniquely yours. You might assume the bathroom in this tiny house is both compact and discreet, and you'd be correct. But contrary to what many people expect, it still includes everything you'd find in a standard full bathroom. Frosted tempered glass doors allow natural light to filter in while ensuring complete privacy. Inside, you will find a full shower, a minimalist sink paired with a large mirrored cabinet, and a smartly designed toilet, all finished with premium stain-resistant materials. As mentioned earlier, the 8-foot 9-inch ceiling height means even very tall individuals won't feel cramped. The space is also equipped with modern heating and cooling systems, ensuring you stay perfectly comfortable whether it's the peak of summer heat or the depths of winter cold. On top of that, oversized 8-foot doors and windows make it easy to move large, bulky items in and out without any hassle. But perhaps the most truly remarkable part of the Tesla tiny house is the lifestyle it offers. It represents a clear path to financial freedom that traditional home ownership rarely provides. With the incredibly low upfront costs and the near elimination of monthly overhead expenses, tiny homeowners often enjoy significantly more disposable income. Instead of being perpetually tied down by hefty mortgage payments or mounting utility bills, they are free to invest their money in travel, personal experiences, or pursuing their passions. For someone like Elon Musk, housing costs might be insignificant, but for the vast majority of people, they represent a massive financial burden. Traditional homes come with endless, accumulating expenses, mortgage payments, property taxes, regular maintenance fees, all stacking up into serious financial pressure. By sharp contrast, living in a tiny home priced at just $790.99 almost completely eliminates the need for a mortgage and can drastically cut down on utility bills, especially if you take full advantage of Tesla's built-in clean energy system. In perfect alignment with Musk's overarching vision, every Tesla product must uphold the principle of sustainability, and the Tesla tiny house is certainly no exception. It comes equipped with a smart central control system that allows you to manage the entire home with just a few taps on your phone. From easily adjusting the lighting and temperature to opening and closing the blinds, switching kitchen appliances on or off, and even tracking your energy consumption. It can all be effortlessly controlled right from the Tesla app on your smartphone. What is even more impressive is Tesla's broader vision. While most smart home technologies today focus primarily on reducing electricity use, Tesla takes things further with a truly holistic approach, tackling both energy and water consumption. These two vital essentials transform the tiny house into a self-sustaining ecosystem all its own. To meet daily water requirements, the Tesla tiny house comes standard with a 1,000-liter freshwater tank, which is enough to support a small household for several days at a time. This main supply can be connected to a local groundwater source, which typically requires only a small monthly payment. Additionally, Tesla integrates a rainwater collection tank directly linked to the solar-paneled roof. Rainwater is funneled through a sophisticated, multi-stage filtration system that effectively removes dust and bacteria before being stored in the tank for safe, everyday use alongside the main water supply. And if soaring electricity bills or the cost of charging your electric vehicle have been a concern for you, the integrated solar panels on the tiny house have never been more valuable. As we know, electricity is becoming